Basically, I was just in the right position at the right time with teammates to take care of me right from the beginning. Crashes were happening and I kept being safe, playing it smart. And then in the final, my teammate Kristen was there. She went at 500 full gas and she is so strong. I knew that no one would be able to come around. I got to choose my sprint when I wanted it to happen. And just unbelievable to come with the win.
After Alison Jackson danced her way to victory yesterday, we head into the third stage of La Vuelta Femenina 2024. Marianne Vos will be hoping for better after getting caught up in yesterday's crashes, but this will also be an important day for the GC contenders with lots of climbing on the menu. The riders rolling out of Lucena this afternoon with a shade over 130 kilometres to cover on the road to Teruel. Today's outing is a lumpy one, and even if there is only a single categorised climb, there is almost twice as much elevation gain as yesterday, over 2,000 metres. That is bad news for a pure sprinter like Charlotte Cole, but potentially good news for an enterprising breakaway. There was only a solitary rider in today's breakaway, Mireia Bonito of AG Insurance Sudal. The Spanish time trial champion enjoyed a day out at the front, and she had built a lead of almost 5 minutes by the time the live pictures began, with just over 60 kilometres to go. The peloton following her onto the day's climb, the Alto Fuente de Rubielos, 6.1 kilometres at 6.2%. Well, today's outing actually boasted the most climbing of any stage this week, so it was no surprise to see a lot of women struggling. Eleanor Backstead, who crashed during the team time trial a few days ago, already losing contact. Movistar's Emma Norsgaard had unfortunately abandoned earlier in the day, the Dane suffering with an elbow injury sustained yesterday, and there were 4 non-starters, including Anna Henderson, who broke her collarbone yesterday, and Marta Cavalli, who is still finding her form after that big crash at the Tour de France Femmes back in 2022. Alison Jackson powered to victory yesterday, but this wasn't her kind of dance floor, the Canadian also suffering. As was her fellow Paris-Roubaix winner Lizzie Deignan, who's already back in action remarkably after breaking her arm at the Tour of Flanders. Up at the front meanwhile, Bonito helped herself to a maximum haul of 6 Queen of the Mountains points, but that wasn't enough to take the polka dot jersey, as Caroline Swinkles pounced for second place from the peloton, increasing her haul to 10 points. Things eased off a bit after the descent, allowing riders who had been distant, such as Cole and Jackson, to get back into the main peloton. Yesterday's stage winner even doing a bit of beat-on duty. The peloton was still trailing Bonito by over 4.5 minutes when Grace Brown decided to shake things up, the winner of Liège-Bastogne-Liège going on the attack. And that put the rest of the bunch on high alert before the intermediate sprint. Bonito and Brown took the 6 and 4 bonus seconds, leaving 2 for the peloton, and it was the race leader Blanca Vass who sprinted to take them ahead of Olivia Barrow and Rihanna Marcus. Brown was soon caught again, but her move brought the gap down to 3.5 minutes. Demi Following then moved just ahead of the peloton to collect a bottle from a soigneur and decided to kick on, but nobody was going to let the overall favourite go clear.
You can see we're all strung out now. Little Trek putting in the effort now. Elisa Longo-Borghini trying to close the gap to Demi Vollering.
Mireia Bonito was still plugging away up at the front, but her hopes of a second career victory began to fade as Visma Lease Bike began to chase in earnest. The gap soon dropping to under a minute. Visma working on behalf of Vos, but Vass was also preparing to defend her red jersey. After more than 100 kilometres solo at the front, Bonito was finally caught with 7.5 to go, a well-deserved pat on the back from her teammates. And then it was time for the sprinters to get their game faces on, but unfortunately there was another late crash.
And we've got a big crash in the peloton, 2.5 kilometres to go, 2.7 to go, big crash behind.
Vos got through unscathed, as did Cole, German champion Liane Lippert, leading out the sprint.
And this is it, Liane Lippert on the front, Marianne Vos on the wheel. Yellow jersey there for the rider from Visma Lease Bike. Her team has done so much hard work here. We're inside the final 100 metres. Charlotte Cole as well for Team DSM Firmenich sprinting now. Marianne Vos has got it though, celebration for Vos, and she wins by over a bike length. Wow, what a victory for Vos.
The Queen of Cycling strikes again. That's road win number 252 for Marianne Vos after brilliant work from her team, Visma Lease Bike. Vos was left frustrated after getting caught up in traffic yesterday, but she was head and shoulders above the rest here, the 36-year-old adding to her 2-stage victories from last year.
Very happy and satisfied. Yesterday we already worked hard and tried hard, and then we had some bad luck in the final. And today we went again all in. All the girls worked really hard for this, and then of course it's really nice to be able to finish it off. So very happy with this win.
Vos taking her 4th win of the season ahead of Cole and Olivia Baril, with Ingvild Goskien and Lily Williams rounding out the top 5. Thanks to those 2 bonus seconds she took at the intermediate sprint, Vas remains the race leader by just 1 second from Vos. Longo Borghini is the best of the rest at 11 seconds. Vas also takes over leadership of the points classification from Jackson. She's now up to 65 points, with Vos joining the Canadian champion on 50. And Svinkels remains our Queen of the Mountains with 10 points, followed by the day's most aggressive rider, Bonito. The sprinters should be in action again on Wednesday on an easier day from Molina de Aragon to Zaragoza. Do join us then, and thanks for watching.